just before, still in 2022, and looking. Hello, everyone, and allow me to begin by wishing you all a very happy new year, a very happy 2023. Here's wishing you, your family, and all your friends a swell year ahead. May you have many, many pens to write with, many, many fountain pens to write with, many bottles of ink, and have a great year ahead. Now, this year, 2023, at least the beginning of it is going to be very exciting because from the 31st of January, as we all know, is the Calcutta Book Fair. Now, Calcutta Book Fair is as big as, if not, is as big as the Durga Pujas here. It's a cultural event of huge proportions, and we are all looking forward to it. Then from the 17th, 18th, 17th to 19th, I believe I've got the dates right. I may be off a day here or a day there, but 17th, 18th, 19th will be the India Pen Show in Mumbai. This is the Vishal and Nisha Singhi event that had actually got the ball rolling so far as pen shows are concerned in India, and this year also they're going to do it. I missed the last two. I was there in the first one, and I hope to be there. And then right after that, on the 21st of February, as we all know, 21st of February is the International Mother Tongue Day. It's Bhasha Dibosh here in Bengal, in this part of Bengal as well as in that part of Bengal in Bangladesh, and it's huge in Bangladesh, and God willing, I hope to go there, but that's about it. So January and February are going to be very exciting, and I hope that from all these events I will be able to get a number of videos for you guys to share with, and I'm sure you'll enjoy them. So keep writing. But in the meantime, now that we are here just before, still in 2022, and looking forward to the new year, the question is, what gifts did I get? Well, and the answer, like every year, is nothing zilch. Nobody gives me gifts, but I did buy myself, as usual, a couple of fountain pens, and I'm going to show you these fountain pens that I bought it just yesterday. In fact, as a matter of fact, originally we had thought that we will do a video as the person bringing the pen comes in and hands them over to me, but we missed it because of some circumstances out of our control. But the pens are here, and I'm going to share this story of these pens. Like for many of you, this is going to be a very exciting one. Others are going to hate me for doing this story because I'm going to talk about Chinese pens today. And yes, you got it right. I'm going to talk about the Jinhao 82. This is the latest from the house of Jinhao to be coming here. And I bought myself 4 of these. So I bought myself 4 of these. I bought some other pens also, but we will be doing this story. I hope you can see them. These are the 4 Jinhao pens that I bought for myself as a gift to myself for the new year. And here is the story. Now the point is, I'll just take this one. If you can see, these are all very pastel shades, very soft pastel, very there's a kind of romance in these pens, in the color at least. And there were other colors as well. There was one dark red, one black, one navy blue. I didn't buy them. I bought these 4 pastel ones because the colors are so soft, and so kind of yummy looking color, kind of an eye candy color. It's like candy, something that you can, but let's talk about the pens. These are good pens. This is, of course, a copy of a very famous seller pen. I have those pens in my collection, but I'm not going to do a comparative thing because I think it's wrong to compare apples to pears, because these are not very expensive pens, and those are expensive ones. These are from China, they are from Japan, they're the originals. These are the replicas, or tribute pens, whatever you call them. Uh, so it's just not right to compare them. I feel, again, there are people who may think and who may do all these videos, so it's up to them, but I feel it's not right. And I'm going to try this pen and test this pen and share this story of this pen with you um, as a standalone pen, because I believe that these pens are capable of holding their own against um, any other pens, for that matter, in this price range. It doesn't matter where they're made. I hope, because my experience with Jinhao so far has been fairly good. I mean, there's nothing that I can castigate them for, no fault of theirs. I mean, I hate Chinese and we are Indians and xenophobia and all that is fine. But as a pen, these are not bad pens. And I hope this particular pen is not bad either. As you can see, this has a steel nib and with Jinhao, embossed in it. And these are converter cartridge pens, and they have a decent converter. There's water inside the converter, because I think they've tasted the pen before sending it out, which is also a good thing. The converter looks good, I mean, feels good. I'll just be pouring ink in it, and I'll show you the writing samples. But the clip is also nice. You see there's a band here which says Jinhao, and a finial band here, and a clip that's a steel clip that's pretty hard and not very flexible. But then again, why do you need flexible nibs? I mean, it's for putting it in your pocket, and I suppose this will serve the purpose well. So what I'll do is, since I've picked this up, let me fill this up with some, or would I rather fill up this one? I don't know. Which one do I fill up? Which one? Anyone? Okay. So he says the pink one. What we'll do is we'll fill this up with some ink and show you some writing samples. Let's see how it works. I'll need a piece of cloth to wipe out the extra ink, and fix in the barrel, and we are ready to write. Let's see how it writes. This, of course, is the Jinhao 82. So you can see this is pretty fast drying the ink, and writes well. There's a little bit of line variation also, if you want to test it out that way. Yes, But then if you put a lot of pressure, of course it's breaking through the page. As you can see, this is a normal Xerox paper, and writes well. I mean, there's one complaint that I have about this particular pen, and generally about Jinhao or about Chinese pens per se, is that they come fitted only with the fine nib. I mean, all these pens have the fine nib. They don't have the medium or the broad nibs, which probably I would want to try, because uh, I sometimes, they're all fine nibs, and that's a problem. I mean, maybe people importing these pens are only importing the fine nibbed ones. I don't know. That is a possibility, because it's impossible that in a place like China or in a company like Jinhao, where they're making so many pens, that they're not fitting at least some pens with medium and broad, or probably italics and stub and whole lot of other nibs. So how do I like this pen? I like it. I mean, it's cool. At this price point, this, I would say, is a fairly good pen, because you shouldn't be comparing apples to pears. It's not fair to compare a very expensive pen with an entry level pen, a pen that's in the entry level price point, or which is priced very, in a very user friendly manner. Now it's just not right, and I think for its price this is a very good pen, and I like it. I love the colors. In fact, as a matter of fact, as a daily carry pen, they will do well. And if it falls, and if it breaks, or if it for somehow, if you were to misplace it, you won't feel the pinch, because these are not very expensive pens. I will feel the pinch, of course, with the seller, but not with these ones. But that doesn't mean that I won't love these pens, because these are equally lovable pens. And at the end of the day, there's a Chinese saying that says that the beginner, the student, wants to buy an expensive pen. The master can write with a reed, so master can do with a reed. So the thing is, it's not the instrument, but it's what you are writing. It's your thought that matters. It's how you translate it onto paper that matters. So I think I should also try another pen with another ink, which is, because just to be on the safe side. So we can do it twice over. We can be, again, you see, there's no problem with the converter. The ink flows up pretty well, and let's do a writing sample, and let's see this. And this is also a Jinhao 82 with Suleka light blue. There's a kind of a feedback, a scratchy feel about this pen. Some of you are going to like it, some of you are going to hate it, but this also is pretty dry, as you can see. And as for line variations, nice pen. A bit scratchy, but fair enough. Let's see the other one. Even I think that one was also pretty scratchy. No, somehow this is less scratchy. Probably these are the uh, this is because of the characteristics features of the individual nibs. So one is a bit scratchy, the other and a bit hard. The other was soft and smooth, not as smooth as a warm knife going through butter, not that smooth, but smooth, fair enough. If you're writing for your writing pleasure, this is going to be good enough. So that's it. And let me, oh, another thing before I forget, a very interesting thing. I just wanted to ask you guys, a couple of days back, very interestingly, a friend of mine had come over and he gifted me a box of wood pencils. This is V. Perumal Chetty pencils from God knows when. And this is a box. Look at this box of beautifully preserved pencils. These he gifted me, and he wants me to do a story about them. Now, yes, I do have many pencils. I have black wigs and blah blah blah, and I wanted to ask you. I also have many mechanical pencils because I'm fascinated by mechanical pencils. So, what I want to ask you guys is that would you like me to do a couple of stories about pencils, about wood pencils, about their history, about their individual quirks, about the stories behind them, just the way we talk about pens? Would you like me to do some stories about pencils, and even if you want mechanical pencils, and also of course wood pencils? So the thing is, please write in the comments below as to whether you want me to dwell upon on pencils as well, pencils, wood pencils, mechanical pencils, and dip pens for that matter. If you want me to show you a couple of Guptu's dip pens or old dip pens, dip pen holders, their nibs, please write in the comments below. And if we see that, I mean, if I see that there are interested people out there, because I don't know. So if I see that there are interested people out there who want to know about pencil collections and about pencils per se, or about dip pens and nibs and mechanical pencils, please write to me so that I can do these stories. So if now, I guess it's time for me to bid adieu. So bye bye, and have a great year ahead with, like I wished you, many fountain pens and many bottles of inks and many beautiful thoughts that you share with the world. And do keep writing, and please like and share, and please keep the conversation going. So let's hope you have a great year. Thank you.